Welcome to your weekend focus for October the 30th, the 31st, and November the 1st, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to these fantastic cards, really, let me take a moment to thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart, for all the support, all the love, whether it's through just showing up and viewing my videos, leaving a comment, subscribing, hitting the like button, sharing my videos with your friends, families. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the cards because we start with strength. You know, I think this weekend we realize our strength. We realize our empowerment. We realize those parts of ourselves that we have pushed down so far that they're almost unrecognizable. We see the beauty in who we are, of our inner self. Remember, we're in Scorpio, and that is going deep within ourselves and revealing what's truly hidden inside of ourselves. The part of ourself that we've been pushing down because we wanted to be liked or accepted, or that was the norm. That's the way everybody else did it. That's what you're supposed to do. And I think each of us in our own way are evolving into a point where it's not necessarily what we have to do. We have to be true to ourselves. And that takes courage. And that takes strength. Nine of Wands. Now, each of those wands represents a fear, a concern, an anxiety that we have in our life, that we face right now. And it doesn't mean that it's happening right now in our lives. It could be from the past. It could be an anxiety or a fear that we have carried along our path with us. And maybe we're going deep inside to reveal those fears this weekend. That could very well be, with strength as the first card. But this is where we need to look at our past, but it's more so to empower ourselves to go forward when we look into the past now. We understand what kind of wisdom we took away from each situation. We understand that we survived it. And we have to understand what's important to take forward with us and what needs to be left in the past. And it's the hurt. It's the chaos. Maybe shame. And realize that you went through that lesson for a reason. You went through that lesson, one, to be empowered, to be strengthened, to gain the wisdom that you're going to need for your path forward so you don't fall into those pitfalls. And secondly, so that you are right here at this very moment now to go forward. You are so well equipped, and maybe you don't realize it. And so it's so important to go deep within and realize how even the worst scenarios in your life has made you a better, stronger, more capable person. Perhaps more independent, more free-willed, more free-thinking, more determined to move forward on your path than ever before. We have the Queen of Swords. Now, I love the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords reminds me of the mother protecting her young. And so we have to think of it as protecting our inner beauty, our dreams, what we want to manifest on our path, our desires, our hopes. We can't lose that going forward. In fact, we need to revive it. We need to revitalize it. We need to understand what makes us happy, what makes us joyful, what makes us full of passion, and go forward, knowing that we're going in the right direction. Knowing that we are using our unique gifts and our talents in a way that, well, it's ours and ours alone. Nobody else is going to walk a path like yours. Now, the Queen of Swords, she uses her sword to cut away anything that's going to hold her back right now. So maybe you're in a relationship that just isn't working. Maybe you're in a job setting that just isn't working. Maybe you're with certain people that you hang around with, that you associate with, that pull you down, that have a lower vibration than you. The Queen of Swords is not going to stand for any of that. She'll use her sword, she'll cut away from that, and she'll go to where her vibration, her energy, her light is the strongest, the purest. 11, success. So 11, now there's a powerful number. I am strength. I am wisdom. I am beauty. I am empowered. This weekend could give you more successes, and I think internally more than externally, than you experienced probably the whole year. If you're willing to look deep within yourself. If you're willing, you have to realize that you are deserving of a few minutes alone to take the time to look deep inside so that you can go forward without the baggage, without the worry, without the fear. This weekend holds the treasure of success. Let's get the angels going here, shall we? So I think going with the flow is important this weekend. I think that where God, your angels, your spirit guides, your own intuition leads you, you should follow. You should see what doors it opens, what revelations you have, what inspirations you have. Don't close your mind off to the hurts of the past, the sorrows, the chaos, the roadblocks. They were there for a reason. They were meant to be in your life. We are living in a very hard time as far as energy is concerned. But it's for a reason, because we are the most empowered there has been in a very long time. Let's see what our angels are going to tell us. So this is all about embracing your path forward. And more so than that, embracing who you are, truly are. I think I touched on it a little bit in Thursday's reading. And it's not that easy. It's years of people telling us something different than what we believed in our hearts. And so we squashed what we believed and replaced it with their words. And now we have to realize what were those words that they used to stifle us, to hold us down, to keep us conforming. The Eight of Gabriel. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. Look at all the birds around her. That's the first thing that caught my eye. Okay, and I associate birds with messages from God, our angels, our spirit guides. So pay attention to those messages. Okay, sudden and immediate results. So you're going to have those aha moments. You're going to understand why you went through a certain part of your journey and it was so hard. It was so that you could have that empowerment, that independence, that understanding of how strong and how beautiful you are to go forward. The Lovers. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. Love yourself. Okay, nobody can love you until you love you, and you cannot love anybody else or anything else until you love yourself. It's the inner passion, the inner happiness, the self-confidence of who you are and where you're going. So make choices from your heart, not what everybody else thinks you should be doing. In fact, you might want to drown out what everybody else is telling you. And definitely act from your heart, from your soul, from your intuition, from your higher wisdom. The Magician. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Really, truly magical. Magical weekend. Remember, we have the success card here. 11. I am. I am empowered. I am strong. I am beautiful. I'm courageous. I am strengthened. You can manifest the life you want, and you absolutely can. Absolutely. Hands down, 110%. Do you have the strength? Do you have the courage to go there? Do you have the belief in yourself? Do you understand what your past lessons were all about in order for you to take that wisdom? Do you know what that wisdom is? You can manifest the life you want. The Queen of Gabrielle. I mixed these up too, really good. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. So, yes, you can attract the people that are going to mean the most in your life. You can do anything right now, and you can. Put your sights on tomorrow. Understand what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what brings you passion, and believe. Believe that you can do it. Epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation, and that's card number 5. Epiphany. And number 9 is the final number. So number 9 to me as a tarot card reader is the end of a journey. That you've come full circle. That you're ready to start a new tomorrow. That you're ready to go into a new path, a new direction. So expect those epiphanies to come to you. Celebrate them and embrace them when they do. Joy through spiritual growth. I think through meditation, I think through prayer, you will come to a lot of understanding of why you've walked a certain path, why you've had to go through pain and anguish. And if you're going through pain and anguish right now, you need to believe. Beyond all costs, you need to believe that things were taken away from you so that they wouldn't impede your new path forward. God, your angels, your spirit guides are putting you in front of your new path. So embrace whatever challenges you have. Understand that it's giving you the wisdom, the strength, the determination to go forward. And have a beautiful weekend. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.